Friends, today I want to share with you one of the most exciting and emotional moments in recent music history, the conclusion of Taylor Swift's iconic IRAs tour. If you've ever witnessed Taylor perform live, you know her concerts are more than just shows, they're magical experiences that captivate, inspire, and leave a lasting impact. So, what made the final concerts so special? Let's dive into this unforgettable moment and relive the highlights. The IRAs tour, which began in March 2023, spanned the globe, traveling from the USA to Europe, and quickly became more than just a musical tour, it was a cultural phenomenon. Finally, the much-anticipated last leg of the tour arrived, bringing an overwhelming wave of emotion for both Taylor and her fans. Fans described these concerts as having a truly unique atmosphere. As always, Taylor gave her all, and these performances felt like the culmination of an extraordinary chapter in her career. The final show took place in Inglewood, California, a city synonymous with music history. This iconic location made the perfect backdrop for the tour's finale. These concerts weren't just celebrated for their stunning visuals, but for the powerful emotions Taylor poured into every moment. Excitement, joy, and heartfelt tears filled the air, making the final performances unforgettable. True to form, Taylor's sincerity and openness shone through, creating magical memories that resonated deeply with her audience. Social media exploded with fans expressing their awe. Unbelievable. It was more than a concert, it was pure magic, many shared on platforms like Instagram and Twitter. When the final chords of Anti-Hero played, signaling the end of the show, tears flowed freely as fans realized this marked the closing of a monumental chapter in Taylor's journey. Of course, the IRAs tour's finale was far from ordinary. It was a moment of celebration, reflection, and connection, Taylor Swift at her most extraordinary. Taylor Swift has never been one for ordinary, predictable shows. She pours her heart and soul into every performance, but the final concerts of the IRAs tour truly showcased the immense pride she feels in the journey that has brought her to this point. The set list was a celebration of her career, featuring all her biggest hits, from Love Story to Lavender Haze. Each performance was paired with breathtaking visuals, dazzling costumes, and live renditions that elevated the experience to something unforgettable. What made these concerts even more special was the sense of closeness Taylor created with her fans. She exuded both confidence and authenticity on stage, sharing how the tour had transformed her, taught her to savor every moment, and made her realize just how fortunate she is to have such a dedicated fan base. Time and again, Taylor has credited her fans as her greatest source of strength, and during the final show, she expressed her gratitude with heartfelt sincerity. Her words resonated so deeply that even the most devoted fans found themselves overwhelmed with emotion. The concerts weren't without surprises. Taylor often paused between songs to engage with the audience, cracking jokes, sharing stories, and creating lighthearted moments. In some instances, she treated the crowd to spontaneous, stripped-down performances, playing her guitar and bringing a raw, intimate feel to the shows. These moments of genuine connection blurred the line between artist and audience, making each performance deeply personal. Throughout the tour, and particularly during its final stretch, Taylor also kept fans on their toes with unexpected musical choices. Taylor Swift has never been one for ordinary, predictable shows. She pours her heart and soul into every performance, but the final concerts of the IRAs tour truly showcased the immense pride she feels in the journey that has brought her to this point. The set list was a celebration of her career, featuring all her biggest hits, from Love Story to Lavender Haze. Each performance was paired with breathtaking visuals, dazzling costumes, and live renditions that elevated the experience to something unforgettable. What made these concerts even more special was the sense of closeness Taylor created with her fans. She exuded both confidence and authenticity on stage, sharing how the tour had transformed her, taught her to savor every moment, and made her realize just how fortunate she is to have such a dedicated fan base. Time and again, Taylor has credited her fans as her greatest source of strength, and during the final show, she expressed her gratitude with heartfelt sincerity. Her words resonated so deeply that even the most devoted fans found themselves overwhelmed with emotion. The concerts weren't without surprises. Taylor often paused between songs to engage with the audience, cracking jokes, sharing stories, and creating lighthearted moments. In some instances, she treated the crowd to spontaneous, stripped-down performances, playing her guitar and bringing a raw, intimate feel to the shows. These moments of genuine connection blurred the line between artist and audience, making each performance deeply personal. Throughout the tour, and particularly during its final stretch, Taylor also kept fans on their toes with unexpected musical choices. The Eras Tour wasn't just a concert, it was a theatrical masterpiece, where every song felt like a pivotal chapter in an extraordinary story. Fans who attended the final shows couldn't contain their excitement. Messages flooded social media with sentiments like, "Taylor, you've done the impossible again. This was the best concert I've ever seen, and it was pure magic. I can't believe I witnessed Taylor live. This tour was unforgettable." Some reactions were even more profound, describing the concerts as life-changing moments. Fans reflected on the realization that they were witnessing the brilliance of one of the greatest artists of their generation. One particularly heartfelt comment read, "I cried from start to finish. Taylor, you made my life better." These words came from devoted fans who have supported her throughout the years. Now that the Eras Tour has come to a close, many felt as though a piece of their heart was left behind with it. The final concerts of Taylor Swift's Eras Tour were more than just the end of a tour, they were a defining moment in music history. While they could have served as a traditional farewell, they instead symbolized a new beginning. Each performance was a journey through her music, chronicling her evolution from Fearless to Midnights and beyond. True to Taylor's style, the shows were epic, ambitious, and utterly unique. Taylor has a history of groundbreaking tours. Her previous ventures, like Red, 1989, Reputation, and the planned Loverfest, were all defining moments in her career. Yet, Eras raised the bar even higher, becoming a landmark event on an unprecedented scale. To understand why the Eras Tour was so monumental, it's worth revisiting her earlier tours and their impact. For example, the Red Tour was a turning point in Taylor's career, marking her bold transition from country music to pop. The album itself showcased her willingness to experiment with new genres, and her fans embraced this exciting evolution with open arms. The Red Tour was a vibrant and theatrical experience, blending live performances with stunning visuals. Even then, Taylor made it clear how much she valued every moment on stage, pouring emotion into her songs and paying close attention to every production detail. The tracks from Red captivated audiences like never before, making each concert a truly unforgettable experience. At the time, Taylor wasn't yet the global megastar she would later become. However, in 2013, she showcased incredible courage by blending pop and country music in innovative ways. Every performance on the Red Tour was bursting with energy, and the stage became a true reflection of her artistic spirit. Then came 1989, the album that marked the official end of Taylor's country music chapter and the beginning of her full embrace of pop. The tour dedicated to this album wasn't just a concert, it was a cultural phenomenon. Featuring vibrant 80s-inspired visuals, the 1989 tour was as much a feast for the eyes as it was for the ears. Fans noted that Taylor seemed more confident than ever during these shows. Each performance wasn't merely a concert but a large-scale narrative, where every detail, from costumes to video projections, was meticulously designed to evoke the spirit of the 1980s. The stage felt like a time machine, taking the audience on a journey through Taylor's life, from her teenage years to the milestones of a fully realized artist. 1989 was a pivotal moment in her career, cementing her transition from a teenage country star to an internationally recognized pop icon. Then came Reputation, an album born from Taylor's response to intense media scrutiny and personal challenges. This record marked her bold re-entry into the spotlight with a provocative and unapologetic image, smashing old stereotypes in the process. The Reputation tour further showcased her resilience and power. Despite the personal crises she endured, Taylor used this tour to make a powerful statement. She was stronger than ever. The Reputation tour was more than just a concert series. It was a spectacular production featuring stunning stage designs, mesmerizing choreography, and jaw-dropping special effects. Taylor didn't merely perform songs, she created a theatrical masterpiece where every move, every gesture, was deliberate and meaningful. During this era, Taylor exuded newfound confidence, both in herself and her message, with the elaborate production further cementing her image as a powerful, independent artist. While Loverfest faced setbacks due to the pandemic, it remained a unique and memorable experience for fans. The tour, originally intended to be a vibrant celebration of the Lover album, had to adapt, with many concerts canceled or moved online. Despite these challenges, Taylor managed to deliver an incredible show, making use of virtual streaming to connect with fans worldwide. Loverfest became an experiment in blending music and technology, proving her commitment to sharing her art even in difficult times. Though the tour was shorter than planned, its energy and heartfelt connection with fans elevated it to something truly special. Then came Eras, which transcended the boundaries of a typical tour. Unlike her previous tours, which focused on specific albums, Eras was a celebration of Taylor's entire career, a musical journey through her artistic evolution. Each concert highlighted a distinct phase of her work, blending nostalgic hits with fresh tracks in a way that reflected her growth as an artist. The concept of eras was to weave together everything Taylor had created in the past with the artist she is today. IRAs was an immersive experience where Taylor performed iconic songs like All Too Well, Look What You Made Me Do, and Shake It Off, alongside vibrant tracks from her Midnights album. What set this tour apart was Taylor's genuine connection with her audience. Fans frequently shared how they felt more than just spectators, they felt like they were part of her story. Her openness, sincerity, and heartfelt interactions made each performance feel personal, almost as if she were a friend sharing her journey. With IRAs, Taylor masterfully brought all her musical eras together into one unforgettable concert series. It was a magical celebration of her artistry, one that captured her evolution while deepening the bond with her fans. Unlike the Reputation tour, which focused solely on one album, the IRAs tour beautifully blended tracks from Fearless, Red, 1989, Reputation, Lover, and beyond, creating a cohesive musical universe. Each performance felt like a journey through Taylor's artistic evolution, seamlessly transitioning from one era to the next. The IRAs tour was more than just a series of concerts, it was an immersive experience. Taylor engaged with her fans on a deeper level than ever before, making every moment feel personal and unique. Many fans shared stories of how she tailored the setlist just for them or took the time to interact backstage. Each show was a spectacle of entertainment, combining massive screens, stunning visuals, and dazzling special effects to enhance the impact of her songs. It wasn't just a concert, it was a narrative, a celebration of her entire career. The IRAs tour was not only the pinnacle of Taylor Swift's journey, but also a landmark moment in the music industry. With each new tour, Taylor has grown more accomplished, confident, and inspirational to millions of fans around the world. While the future of her career is still unfolding, one thing is certain, her next steps will be just as innovative and captivating. Taylor Swift has proven time and again that she is more than just a performer, she is a cultural phenomenon. For those lucky enough to witness her concerts, they have been part of something truly extraordinary. As we look ahead, we can only anticipate what groundbreaking milestones Taylor will achieve next. So friends, stay tuned for more news, because Taylor Swift hasn't said her last word yet.